Hey, everybody. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on. This whole uh, GoPro webcam thing is just not working. Anyways, glad you're all here. Thank you for joining, and thanks for just hanging out with me here. It's been a crazy 2 weeks. I got to tell you that. Before we start, just want to let everybody know, if you have questions, please comment below. Actually comment on the side on the chat, and I'll be answering questions. Once again, I give you a little bit of an update as to kind of what's going on and all that kind of fun jazz. Okay. The other thing I wanted to let you guys know is, this is cool, guys. This is cool. I'm actually setting up a live kind of chat for all of you guys. So everybody that's part of the Plant Powered Runner channel is going to have access to Discord. And Discord, I've created a server so we can text chat between everybody, all members, and it's all free. We can also do have a conversation by voice. So if people have questions when I'm doing a live stream, I can bring them on to the call. I can, hear them. You guys can hear them, and we can have this dialogue, which is really powerful. So I'm pretty excited about that. So, anyways, it's called Discord. It's the Plant Powered Runner, and there will be a link, and I will show a video about how to use this in the coming week. Okay, it's all free. You don't need any special software. It'll operate on everyone's computer, and I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, because again, I'm trying to create more of a community with all of you guys, and it's going to be awesome. I'm super stoked. Okay, so let's dive into kind of, man, do I need a haircut or what? Oh my gosh, I have like wings. Man, with this whole COVID thing, trying to get a haircut is a challenge at the best of times. Anyways, okay, so guys, so let me know who's all here, right? Comment on the side. Let me know where you're from and how long you've been following for. That would be kind of really cool. I'd like to know, because again, I don't know. There's a lot of you now, and I'm not, you kind of lose track of everybody. I try to stay on point. I try to comment and reply back to everybody. And I know there's a lot of new people here as well. So for anyone that's here tuning in live for the first time, kudos. Nice to have you on board. And we talk running. We talk about crazy stuff, heart rate based training, and all the likes of what's been kind of going on over the last year of this whole Maffetone adventure that I've been going on. Hey, Julie, how are you? Cameron, how are you? Thomas, how are you guys? We've got Chicago in the house. Very cool. And following since early this year, pre-COVID. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Julie, you're in London on day 8 of MAF. Awesome. How's it going? Let me know. That'd be awesome. Thomas, hey David, typing from Wales, UK here. Been following for a few months now. How is the heart rate since the ultra? Oh my gosh. I'm going to tell you guys all about that. Hey, Michael, over in Dorchester, England, live, been following for about 5 months. Conrad from Germany. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. 8 p.m. here. Awesome. Very cool. Okay, guys, this has been an insane couple of weeks, okay? So you've all seen the video. You've all seen me through the crazy run that I had. Here's a little bit of kind of what's been going on after the fact. So I've kind of taken a little bit of a hiatus from running for a little while, and I've literally been walking with my wife. I've literally been spending more time kind of at home, just in the kitchen. My wife's like, get out of the kitchen, spending a little bit more time in there, and just walking, and not walking fast, not walking crazy, just walking, a couple of, 3 kilometers, for a couple of days in a row. I took last weekend off because the weather went really bad. Like it snowed, guys. It flipping snowed, like a lot of snow. Like I almost have to shovel the snow. Crazy times. And now I'm outside. It's like 21 Celsius. It's flipping awesome. Um, so yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. I've been really kind of, I'm going to be honest, guys, been a little struggling trying to not come back too fast, right? Try to come back and start just running like I was. My heart's not there. Like I did a run last week and my heart rate was not good. Like it wasn't there, like at all. It was elevated, much elevated. And so I did one run last week, and then I went for a hike on another day. And then last week or this week, I think on Thursday, I went for a run. Heart rate was still high. And I went out yesterday, again, still high. I had to battle an ego to stop wanting to run faster. And that for me is I've been doing really well with keeping the ego at bay, not allowing it to come out of the box, right? And it started to get the better of me this week, and it's been really, really rough. Not running is being a little rough because I love to run, and I don't want to not be doing anything. So, anyways, it's been rough. Anyway, I got out today. I went for a run, and I have a great video that's going to be coming out next week, guys. This is going to be a video that I'm going to release in the middle of the week. Okay, I don't know exactly what day. Maybe it's Wednesday that I release it. I still have some filming I have to do and a little bit more of a talk. But I'm putting one out there in midweek, and it's going to be awesome. And it's basically three things. I'm holding up four fingers. Three things that most people don't know and that get overlooked in this whole Maffetone training. And it's things that I haven't spoken about yet. Okay, this is all new, and I'm excited to bring it to you. Okay, it's going to be super awesome. So, what else has been going on? Hanging out with my wife. Okay, I'm gonna just tell it straight out. So, if anyone's watching from the U.S., holy Toledo, guys! Like Canada is being like on pins and needles watching this election. Oh my gosh. So I'm glad that you guys have finally elected your president, basically. I think everything's being called. I know there's a lot of like recounts that are going to be going out in a lot of states. But I'll tell you, from Canada's point of view, we are glad that you guys have finally picked somebody. Because, man, this whole pins and needle thing has been nuts. That's all I'm going to be talking about political here, guys. The other thing I'm going to talk about is Halloween. Okay, Halloween just passed, right? And the lead up to Halloween was really hard for me, right? Because we've got Halloween candy in the house, and I don't eat candy. But since I've stopped kind of running, Halloween, about 2 days before Halloween, and then I'm going to tell you probably for 3-4 days after Halloween, have not been good. And yeah, I say that I'm vegan and everything else, but I'll tell you, the candy that was in the house, I had like a breakdown, and it just was not good. I'll tell you, it was not good. So I'm kind of back on track and cleaning up my diet. It's been about 3 days that I've been working on that, and a lot more whole foods have been being consumed. It's hard when you're not running and you've got all this food in the house. My appetite all of a sudden came out of nowhere, and it's like I just want to eat everything in the house. And it's been rough. And then with this whole political thing going on, getting no sleep, being totally consumed with what was going on and not having outlet of running, man, it's been rough on me. So I'm not going to say that my recovery has been easy. It's been anything but easy. It's been really hard mentally. It's been hard because, trying to come up with videos and ideas and things. I've been able to spend quite a bit of time kind of strategizing how I wanted to formulate my next video release and kind of what I'm going to be putting together, right? And the one that I just released today, guys, I'm just telling you, it is the fastest growing video that I have right now. It's blowing up online like crazy. I can't believe. Like I thought last week my Boyne Valley Ultra was like, that was the fastest growing one. This one here is like superseding. So holy Toledo, thank you for all of you who watched it. And I have a big ask for all 16 of you who are watching right at the moment, and for everybody else that's going to tune in. My goal with this channel, right? I would like to get to 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. It's a goal that I've had in my head, but I've never really kind of said it out loud, but I am saying it out loud. So if you are watching this, if you can like the video, if you can comment, if you can share it on social media, whether it's on Facebook or whether it's on Twitter or whatever, guys, it would be much appreciated. I would be so grateful. So thank you, if you so feel like doing that. Okay. I know it's a big ask. I do want to get it to 10,000 by the middle of next year, because I've got some awesome ideas and a lot of swag that I'm going to be putting out there with the whole plant-powered runner brand, including hats, shirts, buffs, stickers. Like there's going to be a lot of cool things, hoodies. There's a lot of cool things coming your way once I can get to the 10,000 mark. So just letting you know, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm not going away. I'm here. I'm busting my hump to make sure that I bring good quality content for you guys. And that's what I'm doing, okay? And whether that is in giving you free things like free training plans and free whatever, like I'm gonna do it, okay? So I just want to let you know that I'm in this for you guys, okay? I'm in it for myself because it keeps me accountable to my running. And I've got some amazing other news that I'm going to share with you today about what's next on my running adventure, okay? Before I share that with you, I know that there's been a lot of people asking a lot of questions. So I'm going to tune into that before I do the big reveal as to what I'm actually going to be doing next. Okay, so stay tuned. It's coming. All right. So let's go back to, holy smokes, a lot of questions, guys. Okay, so Cameron, basically, you're saying, so it's almost 70 degrees today in Chicago again. Guy, trust me, I wish it was. I love that. Planning to go on a MAF run after watching. Awesome. Ben says 7 degrees in Tulsa today as well. Still ran MAF indoors on the treadmill. Oh, the treadmill. Yeah, I know. That's got to be rough, man, running on the treadmill. Like, I don't have one, but to run on that, I go loopy. I have an elliptical trainer in my basement, but even just the thought of hopping on that, it sets me off into like a stratosphere of like, oh, I don't want to go down that road. But if you can do it, kudos, right? And if you're in lockdown in parts of England or wherever you are, or Germany or France, wherever, man, kudos if you can do things to kind of keep your mind at bay in terms of exercising. Cameron, way back you were increasing your mileage. Did you follow any rule of thumb to be sure you do it gradually enough to avoid injury, etc.? Increase weekly, maybe by like 5% or 10% versus like the last week. Okay, so I typically like to build about 10% week over week. However, what I found was, because I was running really slow, the buildup wasn't that hard for me. However, when I was running only 30 kilometers or 40 kilometers a week, I found that I needed to be extra cautious when I started to build up from that. But again, I was running so flippin' slow, it was like walking. So really, it wasn't that big of a deal for me. Now, as I inched my way up to running 100 miles, I did pay attention. There were a couple of 13, like I ended up ranging from 5% to 20% increase on my running when I was going in June, building up to my 100-mile week. So that was kind of what I did. But ultimately, you have to gauge that yourself as to see how you're doing, and you'll know how you're feeling. Like if you wake up feeling great and want to go run, then cool, go for it. But if you start to feel like you got some, maybe that's a little twinge in my calf or my quad or my knee, maybe just back it off a little bit. But again, I like to say, the 10% rule is kind of like a rule of thumb for just average runners. But if you've been running for a while, you may want to, your body well enough to kind of figure out how you're going to build. Okay. Thomas says, I know what you mean. You probably should take a couple of weeks off, but I'll just keep putting it off. Yeah, that's the problem with me, right? You get into this mindset of you start putting off going out for a run, and you're like, okay, I'm still in recovery mode, Okay, it's 2 weeks in, I'm still in my recovery mode. How long am I going to be in recovery mode? Well, I'm going to be in recovery mode until my heart tells me I'm no longer in recovery mode. So I'm going to be running slow and I'm going to be having to walk. I had to walk 3 kilometers on my last run yesterday. And that was hard for me. Or was it the day before? Anyways, it was hard for me because the ego is the battle. Like, my gosh, like saying, you guys should be able to run. You should be able to run. Go, go, go. And it's been hard to kind of pull back from that brink. But I've been doing my best, right? Doing my best to kind of pull back. But yeah, the longer I don't run, the longer I go into this funk in my head. And I go into a funk of like, the motivation starts to wane. And I've had that, right? I've had that motivation waning. So this week I've been working really hard at trying to come up with what my next adventure, what my next goal is going to be. And again, I'm sharing it with you today. Stay tuned. Let me get through the questions here. Granny Smith. Oh, wait a second before I get to that. Hold on a second. Wow, there's a lot of questions today, guys. Getting It Ready 101 says, I ride before daylight in the summer with a chest strap linked to my bike computer. How do you know what your heart rate is in the dark? I only have one arm, so reaching to turn on any kind of light is, that's kind of hard. So basically, for me, if you go out for a run and you have a chest strap on and you don't have a wrist, I don't know if you do or not, but if you have a wrist, I mean, you can try to make sure that the only screen that you have on your watch is heart rate, and that's it. So when you look at it, it literally just says heart rate. That's something that you could possibly do. I know that mine lights up, so I can see it in the dark. Or you may have to go for a ride, figure out what your heart rate is, and then look back on Strava and see where things are at, and then kind of go, okay, maybe I need to go slower. I'm not too sure if that helps, but maybe if somebody else has an idea, post it in the comments. We can help each other on this, right? Dave D, 1972. I'm suffering high heart rate post-COVID. It's slowly coming down, but feels like major setback trying to get back on track. Yeah, I know it started. I'm with you on that, right? If you look back in April or at the end of March, look back on my videos, and however long that is. What's March, guys? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 8 months. So look back kind of 8 months, because the videos will be titled like 3 weeks, 1 week, 1 month. Look back and kind of see kind of what I was doing, because I was kind of having a harder time trying to figure that out as well, because I was kind of coming off of a little bit of a rust, and then I went into a mode of, okay, I want to trail run. I want to get back into my next phase. I want to start building up. It was just something that I had to figure out, but that may help. But yeah, coming post COVID. Now, hold on a second, Dave. Now, if you're talking about you had COVID, let me know if you actually had COVID, or it's when COVID kind of hit as a community and kind of things went into lockdown. I'd like to know. Cameron, oops, hold on a sec, Cameron disappeared. I used to use Bluetooth. Oh, okay, you're answering his question. Okay, that's great. I used to use Bluetooth earbuds. The two confirm my running app. So Runkeeper so Runkeeper says it says it audibly. That would be kind of cool. So every heart rate every minute, so I don't have to look at now that is cool. So okay, if you're riding on a bike, there it is. Your question is answered. Granny Smith, not really. It's like a little kick for us. Yep, I agree. Um, okay, so getting it ready 101. He's answering, I think he's answering Cameron. I had no clue they made such a big thing. One earbud would be okay. I don't want two of my ears to bit my hearing. Yeah, I agree with that. Granny Smith, 10 degrees in Germany. Man, I would love to go back to Germany. I was in Germany many years ago and I had such a blast. Like, it is flipping awesome. I love Germany. I even like all those, like the beer houses, like in Oktoberfest. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. I was in Zurich. I also went to Austria, been to Switzerland. Fun times over there, absolute fun times. I wish I was there when I was a runner, but I wasn't. I was there in my 20s, just having a blast. But anyways, Donald, Niagara Falls, been following for a while. Hey, very cool. Niagara Falls. I love Niagara Falls too. And I do want to come down and run the ultra that they have down there when they start running that again. But Niagara Falls is awesome. If anyone, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go down to Niagara Falls and I'll actually film down there. Hey, Donald, shoot me a message. Find me on Strava and let's connect. I don't know if we are connected, but let's connect because I'd like to connect with you if I go down there. Run the Planet. Treadmill is an okay substitute when it's dark outside and no street lights. If you have something on TV or something, maybe, yeah. So I used to, when I was on my elliptical, I used to put my my iPad on the rack, and I used to watch YouTube videos while I used to, be on my elliptical. I've only done that like a handful of times when it was like minus 36 Celsius, which was really, really cold. It was like 0 Fahrenheit, or even colder, like -1 Fahrenheit. Kevin, hey man, good to see you. Glad I made it to the live stream today. Very cool. Good to have you on. Hey, Kevin's also got a YouTube channel. So if you're interested in following another YouTuber, Kevin is a good guy to follow. So he's his channel slowly starting off. So like I said, I always like to give back, and I'll always give shout outs to everybody. So Kevin, man, good for you, man. Hope all is well with you and everything in the chat is going well. Also, Granny Smith, I think Runkeeper can tell you your heart rate while running. Possibly. I don't use Runkeeper. I don't know. I literally just use Strava once I connect, but I use my Kuros watch, and then when I finish, I press finish, and it literally syncs right over to Strava, like so fast. Jermaine, fastest 5K. So what's my fastest 5K? I have no idea. Honestly, I don't. I haven't gone out to run a fast 5K. It's one of the things I wanted. There's a couple of things I wanted to run. I wanted to run a fast 1 kilometer, a 1 mile, a 5K. I wanted to do another 10K time trial to see where I'm at. Those are some of the things that I wanted to do this year. It's just training for this ultra that was my main goal. So I'm going to see where things lie and we'll see where things go in the coming months. But if the snow holds off, maybe I'll see what I can do. Cameron, you mentioned importance of listening to your body. Everyone is an experiment of one, but I'd be curious to hear what's working best for you for recovery work. Time of day, techniques. Okay. So for recovery, for me, honestly, it's been staying true to having a normal routine. So waking up at the same time, and instead of going out for a run, I would go out and I'd be doing push-ups. I'd be doing planks, working on my core, just some things like that for about 20 minutes. Maybe doing a little bit of yoga. I haven't really done a whole lot, but I've been trying to slowly get back into it. My wife does it, and kudos out to her because she's been doing really well, and it's kind of inspired me to kind of get back in, because I did do yoga for a while. But yeah, the other thing is I've been I've been doing smoothies, right? Been working on that to make sure that I can kind of keep things going the same way. But again, my food choices, not gonna lie, guys, hasn't been that greatest. You can be a junk food vegan, okay? Trust me. And it happens, right? So I'm just telling it straight out. I'm not going to say that it's been perfect, and I'm not going to say that it's been like extremely bad. I'm going to say it's been probably, what we as normal people do, right? We live, we work, we get stressed out, we binge eat, stuff like that. I mean, it's normal, right? And I keep telling myself, I just burned 10,000 calories. I can go ahead and eat whatever I want. You just got to pay attention, right? All right. Cameron's got another question here. Cameron said, "In which soft tissue recovery methods have you been personally found are best use of your time, i.e., foam rolling, lacrosse ball, using your own hands to massage tender parts?" Okay. So yes, so I have been foam rolling each morning as well. It's really helped. Like the day after my run, I got on the foam roller and I screamed bloody murder. Oh my gosh. Like seriously, I put a towel in my mouth and I literally screamed because it hurt so much. But I foam rolled my quads, because my quads were the biggest thing that hurt the most. My calves were not bad. They were a little sore, but weren't too bad. But yeah, and then I rolled my T-band, rolled out my back, my shoulders, like just it really did help. Drinking a lot of sports recovery mix from Vega. That's been really helped to make sure I'm getting a lot of potassium. There was a couple of nights that I was asleep and I woke up and I had like leg cramps. So I've been making sure that I'm getting enough magnesium. So I've been taking a little bit supplements, only because I haven't been eating as well as I should. But I have been this week. It's gotten better. So I've been focusing a lot on that. What else? Cameron also says, do you hold static stretches? And if so, which ones and how long do you do? So when I do yoga, yeah, I do some static stretching because yoga slowly works into that. And obviously downward dog, right? I've been doing a lot of that. I've been also stretching out my piriformis, so it's a pigeon pose in yoga. You can look that up. Obviously, I can't show you how, but basically, that's what it is. Because I'm stretching out my glute, right? Trying to stretch out the glute muscles as well, because they were a little tender as well. So again, foam rolling, massage. I had my wife give me a little bit of a massage, but I haven't really felt like I needed one. Like I'm pretty good, to be quite honest. I'm actually kind of surprised, but I do hydrate a lot, right? I basically replenish my name every day. Inside joke. That's what my father used to say all the time, right? But anyways, yeah, that's what I do. I mean, yes, I do. I hold the stretches for, sometimes I hold them for a minute. Sometimes I'm holding the stretches for like 2 minutes, right? I believe it's called restorative yoga, and I can hold poses upwards to 3 minutes in some. Right? I really have to get into those deep ones. I don't like to just do it for like 30 seconds or 45 seconds. I find that I have to go deeper to really stretch things out, and I find that it really does work. Okay, guys, for all of you that are just tuning on, the numbers are going up. Big ask of all of you, because I value all of your time. Guys, I appreciate it. And if you like the videos, if you can hit the like on the video today, comment on the video today, not even just this live stream, but the video that I posted, because I really want that to climb a lot. That's my fastest growing video right now. And I'd appreciate it if you could maybe share it on YouTube, maybe go to YouTube and then just go share it out onto Facebook or any social media. I would really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, because I'm really trying to get my more people to know about the channel. I'd like to get to 2,500 by the end of the year, and I'm trying to do it organically. I'm not paying Like this is just organically, guys. This is people finding it and everything. So if you can like, comment, share, kudos, and I'd appreciate that. And if you don't, and if you don't want to do it, that's also fine. I just appreciated it. And it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the channel, because I have a lot of great ideas that I want to bring to this channel. And the more subscribers, the more people following, the bigger that I can grow it, the more that I can give back, the more that I can focus and give you guys even better content. And I have a lot of great stuff coming your way, guys. I really, really do. All right, let's go back into answering some of the questions here. Stephen, I want to do a shout out. Steven's been working really hard. He's in the Grand Cayman Islands, and he's been working really hard at math. I mean, he's got an uphill battle because he's in a hot climate, and it's really tough for him. And he's reached out to me on email and whatnot. And sorry about the birds, but I'm filming it outside because it's too gorgeous to be inside. So I apologize if there's outside noises. It's just where I am, and this bird just wants to keep. It's very, very cool. So Stephen, keep going, man. Keep going. I'm proud of you, man. Just keep plugging away. Have you ever used the Vaporflies? Guys, I have used Sauconys and I have used Ultras. Ultras are my number one favorite. Now, I would love to try a Vaporfly. I would love to try it, but I haven't bought one. Don't know if I've never run in a Nike before. I don't even know what that would feel like. I have a wide foot, and I'm so used to running in the wide toe box. I don't know if Nike, if those are wider. If they are, let me know, because maybe I will, right? But right now, no, I haven't, Jermaine. I haven't run in any of those. Dave, 1972. Yes, I had COVID, flu symptoms for 2 days, a week of severe tiredness, started back running after 2 weeks recovery. Heart rate was elevated, went for a 6:15 minute kilometer to nearly an 8. Wow. And then to maintain a 138 heart rate. Okay, Dave, first off, where are you in the world? Everybody, let me know okay, we have 30 people on here. Everybody, let me know where you're from. I'll give you a shout out. And let me know what you're seeing on the ground in your country with regards to COVID. Dave, man, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. It's awful. Do you know how you how you came to get it? Listen, the number one thing I would say from a Maffetone standpoint is your heart rate, your body is going to tell you exactly what's going on, right? It is a way that you can monitor your health. And if it's elevated, you got to do everything for recovery. Okay. So it's going to take a while to come back from this, possibly. I don't know. I've never had it, but slow and steady, my friend, slow and steady. Just patience. Patience is the big thing. Okay. You're not going to lose your fitness. Just if your heart rate is 138 and you're running 8-minute kilometers, then that's what you're going to have to do. Okay. Your heart rate is still training in that zone, even though you're going slow. My heart rate is elevated right now, and I'm battling my ego to bring it back and not go so fast. So listen to your body, go slow, do whatever you got to do for recovery, for hydration, good quality, healthy, whole food. Stay away from the junk. Give your body the food it needs for recovery. That's all I got to say. I mean, oh my gosh, Dave, I'm so sorry, man. That's awful. I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, Doug, down Niagara Falls. What's your take on periodic stride sessions with MAF training to keep your fast twitch fibers alert? So I do. My daughter's waving at me. She's like, "Can I come out?" I'm going to answer your question. I actually went out to the Boyne Valley today because my daughter was out on a hike with a friend, and here she is. Here's my daughter. Say hi.
Hello.
Katie says hi to everybody. We've got 30 people from all over the world commenting. So
that's awesome.
And so this has been really cool. So hey, if there's any gamers out there, my daughter's got a YouTube channel too, and she's a gamer, and so she's got one. Can I tell them what it is?
If you want.
Right. So anyone that has a child that plays Star Stable, it's a horse riding kind of adventure game. You can do your shout out. It is
It's a really fun game. I've always wanted to create a YouTube channel, so I kind of have throughout it. I've made a lot of good friends, and
It's called
Autumn Dreamers.
Autumn Dreamers. So if you
Feel
guys,
free to.
if any of you guys have kids who like games, Star Stable is an amazing one. I love it too. I've actually started playing it, and my daughter, she's got her YouTube channel. So hey, today's like a shout out kind of day, guys. So yeah, it's been really cool. So I went to the Boyne Valley to meet up with her and her friend. They actually hiked up to the top. It was just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. So
there were a lot of people though.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
So hopefully, social distance, everything else.
Well, you can only do so much on trails.
Yeah,
we did the best we could.
Yeah, and tomorrow I'm probably going to go up and go stargazing up there.
Okay, maybe not tomorrow.
Okay, maybe not. Well,
sometime this week.
Well, I want to go, but anyways, we'll figure it out. Weather's going to be nice. See you, Katie. Love you.
Love you too.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right, so little guest appearance there. Okay, Doug. Okay. Okay, so Doug was saying, so what's your take on pure so stride sessions during MAF training to keep your okay, so what I would do, you can adopt the 90-10 rule, right? So you can do 90% of MAF training, nice slow heart rate, right? But you could go out and do a tempo run, right? Go fast, right? There's nothing saying that you can't go out and go fast after you've built up your base for a period of time, right? Because you do MAF for a period of time. It's not like that's not it, right? There's more training to it, right? MAF just gives you an idea of how to monitor and how to gauge where your fitness is, right? So yeah, you can go out and do it like a tempo run if you've been building for a while, right? Anyways, that's one thing that, I mean, I did 800-meter repeats in the month of August, right? Only one day. And then I did one speed work, and then a tempo run. So yeah, you can go ahead and do that. That's not a problem. Okay, Run the Planet. Do you use protein shake supplements after runs as part of your recovery? Yeah, so I do take vitamins, okay, and they're not store bought, okay. I get good quality ones. It's from doTERRA. It's called Lifelong Vitality, and I'm going to do a hashtag plug here. Hashtag doTERRA, hashtag wellness advocate for the company. It is something that I do to help my friends get good quality products as well. So anyways, if anyone was interested, yeah. Anyways, that's a little bit of a hashtag plug for that. But you asked. So yes, I do take good quality vitamins, and I also do Vega protein shakes. Vega protein, not Vega protein, it's the fermented greens protein shake that I've used. And I do that. Couple of times a week, not all the time, but I do that from time to time. It just depends on what my eating pattern is like. Jermaine says, what kind of junk food? Anything that comes in a box, anything that's got high fructose corn syrup, anything that's not like, the hidden sugars are everywhere, but any cookies in the aisles, right? I mean, I just stay away from boxed foods. The only thing that I buy that's pretty much processed would be the Beyond Burger. Really, that's the only thing that I would buy that's really processed. It's highly processed, not gonna lie, because it is. But yeah, but anything that comes in a box, anything that's like got tons and tons of sugar in the product, right? I just steer away from all of that, right? I do my best anyways. I mean, because I hide it in everything. Okay, holy smokes. Where are we? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm getting to your questions, guys. I'm getting to them. There's a lot of them today. Okay, so getting it ready 101. Hey all, I love this, but if I don't go for a ride now, I won't go for a ride today. So I'm out of here. I'll watch the rest tonight. Awesome. And he's from Kentucky. Awesome. Go for that ride. Conrad is answering Dave's. Wish you a speedy recovery. Takes time. My 18-year-old niece had it in February. Please be patient. Conrad, man, sorry to hear that too. But whatever we can share with others, just yeah, that's awesome. Also, guys, I'm gonna let you all know again. There is going to be an awesome program called Discord. Okay, it exists. I have a channel on Discord, and it is a text-based program that keeps privacy 100%, and it allows us as a community to connect with one another. Right? We were able to text people, we're able to share pictures, we're able to do all kinds of stuff, share training plans, everything, and it's on Discord. And you can find the Plant Powered Runner there. I will be posting a link down below, and I will be doing a video next week. It's all free. Okay, the whole thing is free. It's a free platform, free to join, free to use, no charging anything. It's awesome. And yeah, we'll be able to communicate with each other and build even a stronger bond, right? So anyways, I wanted to let you all know, because some of you have kind of tuned in now. Anyways, letting you know. Getting back, sorry, I'm talking fast because I want to make sure I get to everybody here. Vaporfly. So whoops, did I miss somebody? No, I think we're good. Okay, so Run the Planet. Vaporfly is good. I did a review on it, and they are tight. Hey, Run the Planet's also got a YouTube channel. So yeah, may want to check that out as well. I'll take a look at that. And he's got some really good music in his video. So anyways, there's your little shout out. Run the Planet. Thanks for following along. Hey Kevin, put on my friend's Nike Air Zoom Alpha Flies next percents a couple of weeks ago, and they felt like I was running on the moon shoes. Awesome. Who knows? Maybe I'll try it, guys. Guess I got to go find and buy a pair. I don't know. Are they like $300? Maybe. Okay, Soupy Runs. COVID getting closer to home for me. A girl in my work had it, and now my boss's wife has it too. Where are you located? That's scary. Kevin is from New Jersey. Hey, Kevin, how's New Jersey doing with this whole COVID thing? Sorry, there's Super Run. Hi, from Northern Ireland. Excellent. The weather must be kind of crazy, eh? Hopefully you're going in. Well, I don't know. I'd like to come to Ireland. I would love to be there. I just wonder what the weather would be like. I don't do well with gray skies all the time. I can deal with the rain, but if it's gray for too long, it really, really affects me. Granny Smith, where? Holy smokes, guys, we got lots of questions still going here. Kevin Runs. I don't have too much experience running in Nikes. I just tried those on and went for a couple of strides in them, and I didn't like the next percent. Okay, it's good to know, Kevin. Thanks for letting me know. Conrad, MAF training is the best COVID repellent. You run so slow, nobody wants to run with you. That is awesome. I've been running so slow, no one's wanted to run with me forever. The Gains, it's commented, first trail run this weekend and first run over 9 miles. Any tips to help? Not much experience running on any type of terrain. How long have you been running for? But what I would say is, I mean, just go slow, right? Just 180 minus your age, go slow. No need to run fast. Maybe run on the road for a period of time first to kind of see where your heart rate is, to figure out what your pace is going to be and your cadence. And then you could slowly build your base and then slowly work your way into trails. But if you love trails where you are, then just make sure that you walk the hills, right? Pay attention to your heart rate. But just go slow. Like, you don't need to smash out any craziness unless you've got some goals that you want to go for, but slowly build up, like maybe 5-10%, maybe 15% week over week, okay, on your long runs, right? So anyways, that would be, but I don't have a whole, I would need to know more of kind of where you're coming from. Phil Thomas, do you just measure heart rate off your watch or with a strap? So I measured it off my heart rate monitor on my watch. I'm going to be getting a strap. I've been doing it for the full year because I just wanted to have a full year of exactly what it's been like, but I'm going to be getting a strap. And I did have a nurse come to my house because I had to get life insurance. and the nurse took my heart rate the same time my watch was taking my heart rate, and the nurse did it 3 times at different times, and my heart rate was 6 beats higher every single time that she did it when compared to my watch. So I know, old school, that I am okay. So if I go over by 6 beats, no big deal, because I know now, based on what I had the nurse here, she did it all 3 different times. Anyways, I kind of at least know that. Okay. Stephen, Kevin. So Kevin replies, what is wrong with the next percent? You mentioned that you feel like you're walking on the moon. And then Kevin replied, I feel like it was super lifted in the air and they felt clunky to me. It's not going to high stack. So I don't know kind of what, I mean, I have the paradigm, the ultra paradigm, and they're like a high supportive or a supportive stack. I don't know. Anyways, they're really high. And I felt like when I was running on those that I was kind of like falling off the edge of it. It's kind of weird. Anyways, didn't have that happen on anything else, but maybe that's what he's talking about. Hey, Mark, how are you? Good to have you here. Kevin says to Doug, my math training, I can actually hit strides hard for 30 seconds and still stay under math. Good for you, man. I'm glad that you can do that. I know when I go all out, I have to kind of curtail it. I have to curtail it because I'm older. So, all you youngins out there, you're going to be able to okay to do that, right? But for me, it's a little harder. But yeah, so you could throw in like some strides, maybe do some fartlicks, some other things, speed play, whatever it is that you got to do, that could certainly help. Okay, I'm up to, where am I now? Stephen, I just see I bought the ASIC Nimbus 22. Can't wait to wear them next week. Hey, Stephen, let us know what they're like. Okay, where are we here? Hold on. Richard. Okay, so we're at Richard now. Sorry, guys, I'm getting everybody. Is it important to vary your total running from day to day? Example, running 1 hour a day during week and then 2 hour long run on weekends versus 45-minute run, 1 hour. Okay, so basically the way I've done this is I've done like 2 hour runs every single day for like, a while, right? I did that for a couple of weeks. I've also varied it like an hour on one day and then an hour and a half the next, and then an hour and then an hour and a half. I've also done like 1 hour each day and then did 2 hour runs on the weekend. I've played around with all of these different variances. And to be quite honest, the key for me for success, right? And I said that in today's video. So if you haven't watched the video, after you watch this, you may want to watch the video. I talk about it is getting out there and at least minimum, right? Getting at least 8 hours on your feet, right? And if you can go 8 to 12, I'd say that's like the sweet spot. Even if you want to go longer, you can go 8 to 14 hours, sure. But I know a lot of people, they have a hard time trying to fit it in. But if you can fit in 8 to 10 hours, 8 to 12 hours in that range somewhere, that could be a good recipe for success. But everybody is going to be different. And saying all that, play around with it and see what works for you. Okay. Hopefully that helps, Richard. The gains. I also had COVID. It hit my cardio pretty good as well. So have you been recovering well? Like how's it been for you? And then Conrad says, hi, everyone. Greetings from Germany. I've got no questions right now. Just enjoying the company. Hey, great to have you on board, Peter. Great to have you here. Kevin is answering Stephen. I was looking into those. Hope those are good for you. I almost got them. I might try them down the road. And then Phil says, after how long and how many miles did you see your running improve? See your running improve speed at the same heart rate. I have been MAF training for 6 weeks and have 40 runs, but not seen any improvement yet. Okay, so Phil, first off, need to know kind of what your age is, okay? Because if you're over 65, add 10 beats on, Okay, you get to add 10 beats on. All right, just letting you know. If you are younger, if you're in your 20s, you can possibly, maybe you add 10 beats on too. Okay, but because Phil talks about that on each end, there could be some variances, but it's also going to come down to you as a runner. Okay, to kind of figure that out for yourself if you're in those age groups. So what I would suggest, Phil, is go back and look at my other videos, right? Because I started talking about breakthroughs that I've been having. So if you're new to the channel and you're watching me for like one of the first times, go back on some of those older videos, because I'm telling you, I'm kind of like telling a story as I'm going along, and you can see how I've progressed, okay, over time. Very, very helpful. But to answer your question right now, what I would say is I have seen improvements, but you also have to change a number of things, and that's ditching the junk food. Okay. Like if you're eating out at restaurants, trust me, I'm going to say it. Okay. People may not like it, but I'm saying it anyways. It's junk. Okay. A lot of the food that you get at like Montana's or like even McDonald's. Okay. McDonald's is one thing, but Montana's, but any of these cookhouses like Applebee's or anything like that, like honestly, guys, they don't. From my understanding, is I've had friends that work in those businesses, and it's not fresh food. It comes from a factory. They package it all up, they ship it, and then literally they heat it up really fast, and it's not great quality. Okay, so sorry if that may be negative or whatever, but it's something that I've noticed, right? So it may not be good quality food. Good quality food is in its whole food format, right? You don't see like commercials for avocados or broccoli, right? Those are awesome foods like asparagus, cauliflower. You can get hummus, right? So you don't have commercials for those things because the companies don't make money from them, right? Anything that comes in a box that's man-made, yeah, okay, you're going to see commercials for those, right? So I tend to stay away from that kind of food, and I eat more whole food, other than a few products, right? Like corn that comes from the U.S., Beyond Burgers, right? It comes from the U.S. Sorry, it comes from the U.K. Sorry, corn comes from the U.K., and then Beyond Burgers that come from the U.S. Those are processed foods, okay? But I consume those, and I'm okay with that, right? Other than that, I'm more plant-based whole foods. So to answer your question, Phil, yes, run long, run slow. If you can get those runs higher up, if you can do what I just talked about, right? Alternating each day, right? If you can get your running up to that time, 8 to 12 hours, it can be very, very, very helpful in your running, and you can see things come down. But also, again, depends on where you are. You may have hills, you may have the heat and humidity that you're still having to deal with. Again, all of that is in my videos down below. Okay, I've talked a lot about that, so that may help you as a resource. Okay, Run the Planet. Thanks for the plug, David. Just added 2-minute trailer today. I'm new to YouTubing. Hey, look, I was new to YouTubing as well, man. And it's just be consistent and put out good quality products, right? That's what we got to do, right? It's help each other out. That's the way we do it, and be consistent on it, right? I'm trying to be consistent every Sunday, but I'm going to be throwing a Wednesday, guys. Wednesday, I'm going to be putting in there. So here is, okay, I need to like share a few things because I know a lot of you have been watching for a while. So here's my big reveal, because I said I would reveal it. Have you been waiting around for it? Here it is. Next year, I am running a 100-mile run, and I am designing the course as we speak, and I will be launching it, and I will be running parts of it, and I will be sharing it with all of you, and I will be sharing it on a special playlist. Okay. And this playlist, it will be documenting that particular training aspect of it. So it will be there. Okay. And it will be in its own category. Okay. So stay tuned for that, but it's coming. Okay. 100 miles, 100-mile run. Don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's all going to be on the trail, and it's going to be epic, epic. So just letting you know that. So if you've been waiting around for that, there's the big reveal. All right, and it's coming. It's coming. All that information will be revealed, but it's going to be happening for soon, like for sure. Okay. Okay, where are we? Okay, Kevin says New Jersey is not doing good. It is one of the lower. It was one of the lowest in the country, but the second wave is hitting us really bad and really hard right now. Man, hey, I wish you all the best, Kevin. I know it's not good, man. I know it's not good. I'm just, I'm just doing all my best to keep away from as many people as possible. I mean, doing this since March, and try being a real estate agent who's an extrovert, who's trying to sell houses and trying to help people buy houses. It's been crazy, just to say the least. Um, Julie from the UK. I run with my sister quite a lot. She's naturally slower than me, so it means I get to run at MAF when I do my long runs together. We have a half marathon next weekend. I'm hoping a lot will be at MAF. Good for you, Julie. Go, 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 girl. You got this. So proud of you, man. This is great. I love seeing this. This is super cool. Excited for you. God, man, I wish it was in the UK. I love the UK. I'm from the UK. Well, like my family's from the UK. We're from Liverpool. And for any Liverpoolians watching, we were from Bootle, right? We were down, and my gran used to shop at the Strand. Anyways, so for all you Liverpoolians, that's a little bit for you. I would love to go to England again. Oh, I miss it. It's been a long time since I've been there. Okay, Stupid runs. Getting into autumn now, David. Usually wet here, but if it's not wet, it's it's really wet. Only joking. It's not too bad usually. No such thing as bad weather, just the wrong choice of clothing. Yeah, I get it. I kind of run. I have a hard time trying to figure out what I'm going to run in these months. Like when it's winter, I get it, but these transition months, it's like October, November. I always have a hard time trying to figure out what I'm actually going to wear. Okay, so Stephen has commented, and again, Stephen's from sunny parts of the Grand Cayman Islands. I see improvements significantly after 3 months. I started on August 3rd, 10-kilometer pace, 7:10 kilometer average heart rate 155. On November 3rd, 12-kilometer pace, 12 kilometers he's now up to at a 5:40 pace, average heart rate 153. Boom! There it is. Boom! Get Stephen, I'm loving it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good for you, man. That's so cool. Okay, Gain said, I'm 22, by the way. Good for you, man. I wish I was 22. I'm a long way from it. Soupy runs, David, we are very, very injury prone before. David, were you injury prone before starting MAF? Okay, so I had been injury. I had different things. I had a torn meniscus. I had a torn calf thing going on. I had something else going in my knee. I had my paraphernalia. I had a number of things going on. So this was a perfect kind of training for me to kind of transition to. And when I started, guys, I think I started wrong. Like I wasn't well versed in MAF when I started. So, I mean, I said my heart rate was 133 and then I added 5 beats a minute, but maybe I shouldn't have added the 5 on, but I did. Anyways, it all worked out for me in the long run. But anyways, I wish I had known what I know. So now I'm trying to tell everybody and, kind of learn from my mistakes. If not, you're going to be learning from your own, right? So anyways, just something that will happen to me. But yeah, honestly, guys, I haven't been injured. I have not been injured this year. I haven't been sick, haven't been injured, and I'm knocking on wood right behind me. Okay, so Kevin, I love that you focus so much on food. Nutrition is so important and helps me with recovery on the runs. The better nutrition, the better you run. It's true. Like I love salads. I'll eat spinach salads with avocado. almonds, carrots, zucchini, cucumber, broccoli, all like the good quality foods, man. You will honestly see a big difference in your recovery. Huge. Stephen says, my biggest enemy is the potato chips. Yes, I get it. I totally understand. I think everybody here gets that one. Really trying to cut them from my diet. Cannot resist the temptation. Stop eating chips while watching movies. You know what you do? You drink water, and do push-ups, right? Anytime that you start feeling hungry, start doing push-ups, right? Or start doing crunches or start doing a plank. I'll tell you, you won't feel like eating afterwards. That's a little secret for you. Cameron, 100 miles is so far. What a goal. Yeah, it is. It's crazy, but I'm going to do it. Kevin, pumped to watch your training for your 100-mile. Yeah, man, it's boom. And is there going to be like a 100K? Yes, there'll be a 100K in there because going from a 50-mile to a 100-mile, that's just crazy. So I'm going to do the baby step and do the 100K and then get in. So I'll do a baby step. So Peter said, this will be epic. I'm sure you'll succeed. Well, let's hope so. I know a lot of people that have DNF'd. This will be epic. Peter said, this will be epic. And Michael, woohoo, 100 miles. Can't wait to see your training videos for that. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I'm excited as well. Phil, thanks, David. I'm near Manchester, UK, and my diet is pretty good, pretty balanced. MAF is 135, and I have already managed to get 75K a week. Boom, there it is. Guys, this stuff works, man. So pumped for you guys. This is amazing. Congratulations, Phil. Keep going, man. Keep going. Don't stop at the 175. You'll be at 90, and then you'll be at 100. And then once you hit 100, then you'll figure out what you're going to do next, right? It works for us all, right? Fortunately, I live in a hilly countryside, which is beautiful, but hills are difficult with MAF. I have a marathon booked for October of 2021. There it is. Okay, so here's a little secret when it comes to hills, right? Hike up the hill. Boom, boom, boom. Hike up the hill. Not a problem. But then guess what you get to do? You get to run the downs, right? You run the downs, right? That way you can run fast. You're running downhill fast, right? So you can do that. That's no problem, right? No problem. Julie says, Phil Thomas, I'm doing the Manchester Marathon next year. Guys, I wish I was in Manchester. I wish I was there because I would run it with you guys. It would be so super cool. We can't travel. Like, I don't even know if I can travel in the UK right now. I have no idea. Anyways, I would love to run Manchester next year. That would be so cool. Thanks, David, for the tips. Drink water and push on as noted. Absolutely, guys. That's what it's all about, man. It's about getting out there and getting out and doing your run, right? No excuses. Make it happen. Have the goal. If you don't have a goal, you start to flounder. It happens. It happened to me, right? It happens to me. It really does. Hey, got a question for all of you. Okay, I have a question for you guys. What is your favorite beverage of choice when you finish a run? It can be alcohol-based. It can be non-alcohol based, but is there a recovery drink that you like? Whatever it is, comment below. I'd like to know. And I think others would probably benefit knowing what that is. Man, now I know what it's like for public speakers when they talk, because it's like this constant barrage of me, boom, boom, boom. Man, you get really thirsty fast. Julie says oat milk. Oh, wait. Oat milk latte. Oh, that would be awesome. I could definitely do that. That would be cool. I go for an cis rego after a long run. Okay. Now, Phil, where is that? Is that whereabouts are you, Phil? Especially after it's getting towards winter in the UK. You know what? You can actually mix turmeric with that oat milk, and that'd be great for recovery. I think what do they call it? A golden jewel, or a golden something they call it. But you could mix that in. That would be kind of good. Cameron, mineral water, purified water with condensed minerals added. Oh, very cool. Nice. Yeah, because anyone that's got like a reverse osmosis, right? You don't have any minerals in your water. You're looking at me. So I have to mineralize my water. Very cool. Run the Planet protein shake. At the moment, me and mine, it's the matcha latte. Oh, very cool. That's awesome. Kevin, anything high in electrolytes? There's a company called, what is it, LMNT, that has a lot of electrolytes in it. Oh, very cool. Conrad, oat banana milk with cinnamon. Oh, oh my gosh. I'm golden milk. That's it. That's what it's called. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, I definitely thinking I want to make my own latte. I can make my own latte at home. I can do that but I have to go out and buy oat milk. I don't have anything at home. I don't have anything at home. I ran out. I haven't gone to the grocery store yet because I wanted to get back and be on with you guys. So I have to go back and I have to get on there. Golden milk latte is what it's called. That's great. Peter, Radler based is a mix of lemonade and alcohol. Free beer differs on your brand. Yeah, absolutely. I have that as well from time to time. You guys have seen that in my video from time to time. But the Radler from Grolsch is awesome. Love it. Soupy Runs, recovery drink. Nice hot cup of tea this time of year. I don't run fast enough to require recovery. You know what? When I first started, I came home and there was no recovery drink for me to have because I was running so slow. But the longer I went, I needed electrolytes. That's what I needed, right? So I tend to have the Vega Recovery. It's the berry flavor. That's the one that I have after a long super run. I find it's been really good. Brian, you're here from Texas. You're here, bro. Good to have you, man. I'm struggling with motivation to keep training with my 50 miler canceled next month, even though I'm going to do it my own virtual. Dude, here's the tips. Get out and run. That's it. That's the tip. Brian, seriously, I'm super happy that you're here, man. You're tuning in. Look, here's the thing, man. If you want this bad enough, you got to go back to your why to figure out why you started, right? Why did you sign up that run that 100 or to run that? Wait a second, what were you running? You're 50 miler. So let me ask you the question. Why did you sign up for the 50 miler? Just because it's canceled doesn't mean that your why went away. Your why is still there. So figure out why you signed up in the first place and go out and run the damn run. Go out, Brian. You got this. Go out, man. You got it. Seriously, right? Everyone, like the video, comment, tell Brian that he can do this. 50 miler, he's got this. I totally know that you can do this. Okay. Phil, SOS is used a lot of. Oh, okay. So over in Great Britain, a lot of the Olympic athletes. I wonder if I can buy that here or if I have to buy it over there. I might have to take a look at that. Yeah, there you go, Brian. Awesome. If you live in such an American grid city layout, why not use it by doing some Strava? Ooh, Strava art. Yeah, that's awesome. Conrad, thank you for that. Guys, Strava art is amazing. So if you can get out there and start Brian, wouldn't it be cool if you actually spelled out 50 and then miler in Texas, right? And that's your run. That would be awesome. Go for it if you could, man. Like that would be amazing. Or I don't know, you do what you got to do, but that's an idea. I like that idea. That's awesome. Kevin says, I tend to ask myself, how will this make me a better person / runner? And I think about the personal growth that I will get from the run. Absolutely. That is super cool, right? You get a good why in there and you can endure anyhow, right? That's very cool, Kevin. Very cool. Run the Planet. Cis is like watered down. It's watered down a bit since you don't need water to take it. Oh, it's like the Mordrin. Oh, it's like that kind of stuff. I'm gonna have to try that. Okay, guys, Brian is thinking about what he's gonna do. Brian, seriously, come on, man. You must have a thought now. You can do this. Anyways, I follow Brian. I friended him on Facebook, and yeah, if any of you guys here are on right now and you friend me on Facebook and you're a legit person and you're not a bot or anything like that, I'll follow you. Okay. I'll follow you on Facebook. I'll add you as a friend. Okay. Also, I'm on, guys, I'm going to be on Discord. Okay. So if you haven't been to Discord, it is an online community where you can text people. I've added my YouTube channel to this program and we can interact with one another. Okay. It's super cool. It's free and anyone can join. So I will be setting a link to it in this video. There'll be a link when I'm later today, and I will be putting out a video on how to use it. It's very cool. It's very simple to use. It's not hard, but again, it's called Discord. Okay, you can Google it, Discord, and then in there's a server called the Plant Powered Runner. All right. I've been working really hard trying to set it up this past week, and it'll be great for all of us to be able to communicate with each other, share pictures, videos. We can do video. I can bring you guys on audio, and you can ask your questions by audio on the channel, which is super awesome. So that's going to be coming down. Like that's happening. Okay. So I'm pretty excited about that. Okay. Julie said, don't let your training so far go to waste, Brian. You can do this. Soupy runs, we are behind you, Brian. And Brian says, I like the 50-mile art idea. Yes, do it, man. That would be so awesome. Absolutely awesome. And here's the other thing. If you guys aren't following me on Strava, follow me on Strava. And if you're not on Strava, get on Strava. It's super cool. I love it. It's really easy to follow me. So yeah, okay, guys, I think holy Toledo, we've gone like an hour and 11 minutes. That's amazing. So if you guys have got any other questions, post it. And if not, I'm going to be back next Sunday at same time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'll be back, and I've got all kinds of amazing things we're going to talk about. There'll be another video next week, and there's another video on Wednesday. So stay tuned for those. That's coming out. And like I said, if you can share, my video online, spread the love. It'll be super appreciated. And for all of you that have already done so, I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Let's get this channel to 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year, and let's work on 10,000 by summer next year. I have great things that are coming to the channel, and I do need to hit certain levels to be able for us to have that. So. With all that being, hey, Bill from Greece. Wow, that was awesome. I got you just before before I left. Oh, and also, guys, if you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram, the Plant Powered Runner _ at the very end. We can take the talk there as well. So again, guys, love you all. Keep running, keep going. And like I always say, get out and run. See ya.